The problem starts from the beginning. Please, record it. If you bring the phone here so you can catch my voice. After you send it to me. Put it in flight mode so that no call will make it to stop on you. So, as I said before, you are welcome to 2023/2024 academic session. 2023/what? 2024 academic session. Please, some of you, I saw some of you in your exam, they are writing their reg number, they're writing for me. IMH/SPHT/2020/2022/2022. What is this? This is not your reg number. Your reg number is what? What should be here for your class? Simple. Then you can now write a serial number for those you know. 005. This should be a reg number, those you know. In case you have forgotten, after taking over the something like this, not 2021 to 2022. No, it's nonsense, please. Because this phase here that we're coming in now, their own is 2023. Because that is the 2023 means your year of what? This Immigrant Hearts Hospital, Mutual Hospital, School of Mass Technician. This is ENO Hospital. This is the School of Mass Technician, the school you are in. This is the year you were admitted. This is your serial number. As you came in, once you pay your school fees or anything that has to do with schools at all, you'll be given this number in that order. So this is your serial number. Some of you, if you ask to write your reg number, you write 006, 005. It's wrong. Very, very wrong. Do you know why? There are people in final year, those that have graduated, 005. There are still those in final year now, 005, 006. There are people in second year, those that have been in IT now, 006. So if you don't know, how do we know who is who? There can be a mix-up. What if a lecturer is teaching 2 classes? There can be a mix-up. Or even when we pack your script here, on storing your script as with respect to your set, how do we now know where you belong to? Because the one they also did the course you are doing now. How do you know which is which? So that's why it's better to, if you want to write the red number, write it full. I'm not supposed to be talking about this now, but I realize that from your exam script, what is it called? Exam script, yes. Some of you did not even, so some of you were mixing up things. Please, let us don't forget that, please. Now that we have come into a new session, please, I'm pleading. Then what you call penultimate year. Penultimate year, especially in school, is the year before you are the final what? Year. It's always tough. A lot of things. Because a lot of things will be what? Packed. It's normal in both in secondary school and university. It's like that. Because in the university, when we are in 40 year, it was tough. 40 was very tough. Final year was just more of a vision, more of trying to put one or two things in another. But penultimate is always like that. But they will try to remove a lot of things so that we have more time for your work project in your final year. So the same thing happens here. So if this, especially first semester, a lot of things, it will get to a point, you'll be like as if you are even going as a, you to understand what's happening to you again. If you remember AUM, you remember BDT, you remember this course, and me, I will stay on my own corner. They fire you, you'll be confused, you won't even know what to do again. What am I saying? Is so you prepare your mind and don't waste your time. Do things at the right time. Simple. This is not the issue of some of you played in your first year. You played. It's not a time for what? Play. It's time for what? Seriousness. I keep telling people, in life, it's not, they're not like this person. Yes, naturally, God gave everybody different gifts. The gift you have is not the gift. The gift I may have may not be the same gift you may have. That one is natural. When you give to, how they use organize their things brilliantly. When they more, but call them to come and do anything. They're very lazy. They wouldn't want to do anything. Am I committing? Now, you know your gift, work with that. But so far we are here. You try as much as possible. The only thing that will make you to excel is doing the right thing at the what? Right time. Simple. It's not about God. This God you see is not a partial God. Everybody must not have the same gift. At the same time, He also created avenue for those who that truly want to be good at this thing to still be good at that by practicing. But the difference is that the person that has it naturally may not put the same energy you are putting. The person that is naturally intelligent may come to class, listen to lecture, sit down here like 2 hours, 3 hours, read something that you that don't have the same intelligent quotient may take you up to 2 days to understand. But the bottom line is this. But the bottom line is this. At the end, did you understand it? Hello? At the end, did you understand it? That's the bottom line. You may have somebody that doesn't even need to ask anybody anything for explanation before you understand a particular thing. But you need to read it again, go to Bethel, he will teach you. Go to Eguzo, she will teach you. Go to Kosiso, she will teach you her own before you begin to even try to understand it. Then you will come here, you forget where you came from and who you are. The person that doesn't even need anybody to teach her or him will read and understand. The person, you're following the person is doing Okanga. You're following the person and you're doing Okanga. The person will travel, you will travel. The person will stay in the hostel, be gisting. Well, you host a gisting with the person. As that the person will score you design your result to F. And you say that you are making friends. You are fooling yourself. Know who you are and work according to your capacity. Know that you need more effort. You must put it, take it or leave it. Before you succeed, you need more effort. Some of you we are doing the receipt that some of you we are doing the receipt. That's when they realize that there's need for them to read. That's when they even actually sit down to even do what you call it. Must get to that extent. That's the point. So please, let's not allow what happened in your first year to do what happen again. On a more serious note, your set is I don't know. You people are just I don't know why this is what happened this semester is not our usual way of doing things. If you ask questions, they will tell you. If you ask questions, they will tell you. If you ask questions, you add other sets, they will tell you. Following the standard the way things should be done. That's what this place is concerned. Majority of those that wrote receipt would not even qualify to write receipt. So see it as a privilege and what just happened to you to give you a chance to do what? Look at your issues and know where your problem lies and work on yourself. Because you may be thinking that such thing may happen in Second. It may not happen. But that time you be like, what really happened to you? So the point I'm making, don't think of what happened. Most of the people that wrote receipt are not qualified to qualify to write receipt. There's certain GP you will get before you qualify to even write receipt, let alone going to next class. But in every, we are all human beings, as the year goes by, a lot of things, but it may not favor you in a particular year. It may favor you this year, You relax thinking that this is how it is. You go walking on. The bottom line is that you should study as if everything depends on what? Studying. It's very important. But do the right thing at the right time. Simple. You are here for lectures. If you have lectures, go for your lecture. If you are given assignment, do your assignment. After lecture, go to hostel. If you want to rest and study. It's just 3 years. You leave this place. Whatever that is distracting you, you will still gain them. If it's friends, you will still gain the friends. If that is what you think you must have before you succeed in life. For those that believe in what? Friends. If you must have it to believe to succeed. For now, good. Focus on building yourself. What is friends? Friends is all about interest. True of us. It's interest. What they are friendship. They don't like friendship. It's interest. You have what the so-called friend wants, and you have what, and the so-called friend has what you want. True of us, and you share what you have together. Oh, yeah. That's friendship. You first of all, before you think of friend, you need to build yourself. Look inward, build yourself. Have something to offer. The person you think that is your friend. If you don't build yourself, a time will come that your friends you think is your friend will leave you. You'll be like, hey, what happened to Omakanon with Lego? Oh, I want to go player. You didn't build yourself. You not build yourself. They're not like, we are very close. After graduation, he now has money. He now went to Ibo and forgot me. It's not true. You refuse to do what? Build yourself. Simple. If you build yourself, if you're a person of value, even if the person is in Ibo, you still have something to offer the person, even here. That's friendship. If there was friendship at all anyway, not parasites. If there was friendship at all anyway, because sometimes people see what people take Kedafia. How do I put it? That somebody maybe people say take acquaintance to be what? Friendship. Sometimes most of the things you see you call friendship may not actually be friendship. You may just acquaintance, maybe because you are in the same class or you are in the same street, you go to the same church, you see, you talk, we discuss things that like the person is very happy because there are things you don't know about the person. That's why he said, show me your friend, I'll do what? I'll tell you who you are. And that was why our just told his disciples that I call you my what? My what? Friends. He was speaking to his what? Apostles, not disciples. I call you my what? Friends. Here's the reason for making that statement. Because your friend is a reflection of who you are. Take it or leave it. Your friends is who? A reflection of who you are. You can't tell me that you are a wonderful human being and your friends is a hookopian. You are a hookopian. Unless the person is not your friend. Someone that is your friend can never be doing hookup. Go on there. Not possible. Not possible. Either in a or in a email as a question. Ibuko hookup person. Or now is worry. Ibuko nyori nkeke akarịa because in an eba na yori. True of us. In an eba na kpari maka di ori. Egba nkete ibu onye ori. Unless you break off from that what? Friendship. Someone can be an acquaintance without even because you don't know what the person is doing. Your friend is somebody that you know what he's doing. And arguing that this your friend did this, you can say he or she did what? Did it or not. That's your friend. Then if there's nobody you can talk about like that, you have no friend, admit it and be happy on your own, you must not have a friend anyway. But if you cannot say what your friend is doing, who your friend is, you don't have a friend. So accept it and be happy. You don't have a friend. Only one man, you must not have a friend. What did you go down? So the point I'm making is this: where you are, know where you are moving, know where you are going, know your what direction. and know who you keep around you as a what? Friend. But because whosoever you keep around you as a friend has a great influence in what you are doing. You cannot say you are my friend. No, no. You are the one academically. And I yala. You go so zubun. When I have a no, now you go even wrong because you don't want to. You don't want to do what? Improve. You don't want to worse about yourself. You must improve by force. That's friendship. Friends have more influence on individual than even family members. Are you aware? Than even parents. Are you aware? You can be a pastor. Or reverend. Sorry. For this one, you have more influence. It will be like you. People he or she keeps around, you don't have friends. Because I can well influence. Well, I can't that way say, show me your friend, I'll do what? Tell him who you are. Show me your friend now. Tell him who you are. On your friends, okay. No one do you. Ask one now understand. So please, now that you are in your second year, please, I want you to really let what happened in the first year, let it be a lesson for those that did not live up to their potential, because you have potentials hidden in you. Maybe because of, I don't know, the environment, I don't know, you could not reach up to your potential. Please don't allow it to happen again. Fire on and don't look back. Please, I don't know. Have you've seen the lecturers? Sorry, I don't think I did informal, maybe introduction of lecturers for each of those courses. Did I? No. Okay, please let me list them so that you can contact them. Okay? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Yes. So you can contact them. What is the first course in your timetable? That is Mr. Boniface. You have his number, right? Yes, sir. Good. Next one is what? MCB what? Star 1. MC 211 is good. Pharm Dr. Okechkude. Okechkude. Please, that's your AM. But that's your MCB 221. Who else? Gamuma. You're my commander now. So you don't have to call me. Now you go run for lectures. Now you go run for lectures. Now next one is what? Who is who? Sorry. AM 221. AM 221. That's Pharm. That's Pharm Ogadimma. Pharm Ogadimma Okengu. That's your AM 221 letter. What next? Which other class? BD 251. Help me with this is fence. Then BD 251.
Is it BDP or BDT?
BDT, yeah. 251. BDT 251. That is basic. This one is basic. Okay, I think this is statistics, right? Yeah. I think I give you the outline now. Yeah. You see their full listen and the courses, their name, the course title and the credit to it. That's why I sent you that. I just want to. The lecturer's name and their contact are not in that. That's why I'm missing them out. Okay. And maybe in Victoria, I will send you their contact name. Okay. Then two of them will Pharm Onyeka Obidiegu. That's we have 251. What else?
PHC 201.
PHC what?
201.
That's Mrs. Chinecherem. Chinecherem Ude. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Calls up.
A 241.
Okay, I'm not on it. Now, Mr. Onyeka, just use this string name, it's okay. Mr. Onyeka Okoro. NA 241 is Mr. Onyeka Okoro. What else? BDP.
Yes.
That's still Pharm BDP.
BDP what? BDP 231.
BDP.
BDT 255.
BDT 255, right? That's logistics. Pharm. Okuchukwu. Ojukwu. 255 is from Okuchukwu Ojukwu. We got practical dispensing. So from where I can be able to teach both the theory and the practical. Then practical in conjunction with the lab, you are dean of student affairs. Now, who else? I think that is all.
Yes.
So what you do, see, you might get it. If I on WhatsApp,
I'll send you WhatsApp.
so I will now edit it and add their phone numbers and send back to you. Okay? That's what you do. I think that is the lecturers for each of the courses. So please, the idea is this: you call them on time, communicate with them. Like now, even though, like today, I gave you this not time, you would have contacted. So this is the period for you to look at your program, look at what you have a review. This is the first day in your second year. Are we together? This is time to have a review. Have a recap of what happened in first year. Have a recap of how you started, the day with which you came in here, and what happened along the way. Know the source of whatever happened to you along the way. Whether you improved beyond who you were when you came in. If you improve beyond who you were when you came in, then if you know that thing you did that made you to do what? Improve. Better do what? Keep working on that. Am I communicating? Yes. Then if you came in here and they ended up a different person that is not far below who you were when you came in, then something is wrong somewhere. Find out where that problem came from. Find exactly. That is that one getting your conscience now. Go with what actually happened to you. What is source? Find out where the problem came from and stop it on time before it destroys you. Am I communicating? Stop it on time before it destroys you, because it's a destroyer. Anything that will make you less of value than who you were before is a destroyer. True of us. So please, it don't allow it to continue directing you. Strive for excellence. strive for what? Excellence in everything you do. And for now, as far as here is concerned, your priority now is what? Your academics. True of us. Your priority now is what? Any other thing is secondary. Any other thing you are doing in this school is what? Secondary. Your priority, who you are now is that you're a student. And that's why your parents are toiling day and night. Often something very important, they won't be toiling day and night to pay your fees here. To make sure that you are comfortable. They would have just handled this issue of you are getting admission ever with laissez faire attitude. They won't take it seriously. They will put money where it is important. Where invest their money in something else. This is to show you that your priority here is your what? Your studies. Am I communicating? Your priority is your what? Your studies. Take it seriously. No time for everything. Don't aim for anything okay. Aim for anything okay. If you must do something in excess. Now, if you must, and if you don't do something in excess, you will not be happy. If you must do something in excess, study in excess. If you must do something in excess, that is, if you don't do something, no matter what it is, let it be yours. Any other thing, minimize it. Strike a balance, moderation. Know your program. Know why you are here and do what? Face it. In the social, you know you are not here for what? Social. Okay, do it with what? Moderation. And go back to your what? Studies. In the gisting, in the film. Do it with moderation. First year, aboka second year. First year, aboka second year. Now the same thing. So please, I'm begging you people to take it seriously. The number 4 point is they couldn't continue with their 4 point, but it's okay. It's not the end. Okay? Keep striving. Keep doing what? Don't give up. Don't give up. Edozi na mfu kisiki sosota ya sodom na gabalia. Aya balia. If like a cocos is we tata yanki. If like a Asige.
Not for this couple.
Please, let's now. I think I'm not here to lecture. I just want to do a kind of introduction and tell you. My lecture starts tomorrow. Tell you one or two things you need to know, and tell you that school we have resumed. We have actually done what? Resumed. We wait for nobody. This first semester ends in November. Hope you know.
Yes.
Your first semester ends in what? November. So no, we just 4 months. No time to waste.
Yes.
Your first semester ends November.
Yes.
So there's no time to waste. No time to waste. So take everything we are doing here seriously. Come for your class. Your lecturer should not be waiting for you in class. It's you that will go to class and wait for. Sit down there. Go to class. You stay in your class. Because that temptation will come. Stay in your class. I know I'm saying this. Stay in your class. In your timetable says that your lecture ends when? Our timetable is 8:30 a.m. to when? 3 p.m. That's our. You see, if you this life is all about how you organize yourself. If you tell yourself, man, any other thing can wait. That thing that is waiting for, so that thing can wait. If I leave hostel in the morning 8:30, I'm here before 8:30. I will sit down here, and whether a lecturer is coming or a lecturer is not coming, I'm going to sit down here and study. If you tell yourself this thing, you will achieve it. What if you are coming from like with blessing coming from somewhere far? Is it how you going home and coming back? Is it because your hostel is there? Or is it because they leave your hostel open? So we are in the new station, sir. A lot of things will still be unveiled. I don't do the same thing here. But the point I'm making is this: if you leave your hostel, sit down in this class. And if there's no lecturer in your class, study. It's not a time to be making noise and be shouting. I'm a teacher, nanu, onu kedafia. Man in the way. This is time for you to sit down and do what? Articulate yourself, organize yourself. If there is a lecture you did the previous day, it's time to do what? Go through it again. Look it up. Have your data. Look up those things. See if maybe you can get on those topics online. Make up your notes. Let it be rich. I told you guys that for BET 15, my course, I don't know about the lecturer. My course, if you want to pass my course, you must be disciplined. I can't read. You must not have high IQ. There are people that I know that they are not even that bright, naturally. But the zeal with which they were coming to class, zeal was there. They all passed, 3 of us. It's simple. It's simple. They all passed. It's not by that one is nature. That one is what? Your intelligence is nature. Carry it. If you don't listen to my advice, if you don't come to class, if you don't do what you're asked to do, both you and your intelligence will end up repeating first year. Both you and that your what? Intelligence. It's nonsense. What matters is how do you apply it? How do you apply that word? Intelligence. By listening. If you are told, do this, do it. It's the timetable says, come to class. Come to class. Come to class. There are information, and information may be passing. Because you are not there, you will not grab it. And the second-hand information, it can never be the same thing with the original what? Information. If you are depending on your roommate to go and come and tell you, give you note of what, that is nonsense. But the person you are looking for may copy nonsense. And you do what? You copy the what? The nonsense. And when a lecturer is there's another mistake students are making. Let me tell you something. When a lecturer is in class, there are some things a lecturer may say that you cannot even put it. You won't see it in the lecture material. Some things come up someone like me. Some things come up spontaneously. I may just start sharing an experience. Spontaneously, it's not even originally in what I wanted to say. But if you're in a class, you do what? You grab it. That's why you go for lectures. If not, there will be no need for lectures. If not, there will be no need for lectures. We just give you course material. You stay in your hostel and do what? And study it after I come and write exam and pass. But having been in a class from first beginning of the semester to the end, and having followed up in everything, all the activities in the class, there's this confidence it will give you. There is what? Confidence you have. Even after graduation, in your practice, there's this confidence you have. Because you know that you actually did what? Attended these what? Lectures. That confidence will be there. For somebody that somebody now possibly I want to make more natural. I don't know what is distracting them. When they now come out, you feel that that confidence will not be there. So then may likely not practice. It's auto according. Because you don't have the confidence to do what? Because there are a lot of things, there are a lot of loopholes, but you may not say it out. You see the person say, nah, must I practice that? Must I practice what I read? Must I practice? Yes, I read from a teacher. Must I practice it? Let me go and do what? Where there's money. See. The person has no confidence to practice that course. Forget that thing. Because that confidence is not there. The person will tell you, must I, after here, can go and be importing clothes. Then why did you go and start importing clothes at that time? Why did you come here and wasted 3 years here? You could have gone to maybe read marketing. Why did you come here in the first place? So if your mission, you truly want to practice this profession, you want to really take care of patients by virtue of taking care of their drug and medicine needs. If that is what you truly want to do, please take everything that is going on here seriously. That is what I'm making. Take it what? Seriously. Those distractions, you will still get there. Okay, see, there's one thing I used to tell people. Ego, ako, synergy. You see ako, you see money, it's from God. Are you with me? Money is from God. That's why you can see somebody that will teach you how to make money. You can see somebody that will be teaching you theories and some practical ways of making money. The person is struggling to do what? Survive. And if you go and do those things, it's not by struggling. Yes, you do the right thing you're supposed to do, but it's not by too much. What is it called? What in the PHARMACEUTICAL, you are just there. Why not make taking care of patients your priority first? And be doing it happily. If you are destined to be rich, everybody needs that can never be rich. It's not possible. It's not possible. If it is in your hand to be rich, forget it. That small pharmacy, that small, what is it called again? Pattern medicine shop you can open with your license. That small pattern medicine shop you can use like 500,000 naira and open. When I practice what you are taught here genuinely, if you are meant to be rich, that in Getiba, how it will happen, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even be able to say how it happened. All you know is that you start seeing people coming. You start seeing you going to market. You start seeing one man giving you goods on credit. You start seeing returns. You can see people begging you, please, let's supply you. Within 2-3 years, you see, boom, you're not knowing how. This is how it happens. It's not by IPR, the point I'm making is this. Do the first thing first and leave the rest for God. The right thing you should do is that you should do what? Go to you are in school now. Ensure you learn what you are taught here. Come out and start practice what you read. If you are meant to be that rich person you are aspiring to be, you don't aspire to be rich person. You aspire to create value, to give value to people, and leave the rest. Leave the rest. If you like, pray from now till tomorrow. Everybody can never be done good. God has blessed him. He's making his own money, and he's in money. In any area called the HOE commander, he's keep rising. Find out where you belong and what you are supposed to do, and do it and leave the rest. My first day of every semester is always like this. I'll bug you with a lot of things. Then, if you are smart, pick them and walk towards them. At the end, you see what I'm telling you and look back and say, thank God, I listened to this man. So it's not about find out where you belong, what you are supposed to do, and do it, and you become. Where is this thing? The duster, or is it duster you call it, or what? Is it? Okay. So please, can I clean this? Yeah. Good. I'll give you a rundown of all the topics we are going to do in PHARMCAC today. Then after that, I'll tell you what you expect to see in PHARMCAC. Then I'll go. Then tomorrow we'll start lecture. I would have thought today, but there are a lot of things on my table I need to handle today. If I don't do it today, it will be funny for me. So today is more of just introduction. Tomorrow I'll enter the course proper. BDT 2 what? 5.3. This is, the course title is Pharmaceutical Calculation. The course title is Pharmaceutical Calculation. And one thing I want you to understand in this course is that if you play with this course, not just about passing the exam, if you play with this course, it will keep following you, even in practice, unless you stand and look back and work on yourself again, because most of the things you are going to do as a pharmacy technician, what else are you going to do? Most of the things you are going to do boils down to your knowledge of what? This course. Take it or leave it. You are not a medical doctor. Neither are you a pharmacist. Sometimes you may not even have, depending on where you are working, you may not even have maybe quality time with what? Patients. True of us. Most of the things you'll be seeing yourself doing more of what? Getting filling prescriptions. Filling prescriptions, depending on where you are working anyway. Maybe interpreting or costing, depending on where you're working, Sha. But all those things have a lot to do with what? Calculations. Am I communicating? All these have a lot to do with what? Calculations. So you take it very seriously. It's not just about passing exam, but about understanding the course. And if you start missing my class, of course, I think BDT 152. I think by now, I think it should be a big lesson by now. 152. Those that wrote receipt will tell you they know the truth. That is a big lesson. It's not all about passing the exam. Secondly, that you should know the course. You got the course. You can take care seriously. I don't know what is area of concentration. I don't know where that word came from. Is it phrase or what is it? What they call it? I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is. Everything in the outline must appear in your exam, and we must cover it mutually. If you become, I'm telling you now what you expect in this course. So after that, I will tell you the topics. So I'm telling you what you should expect in the course. So you prepare your mind. Mutually, whether you like it or not, we must cover these topics. Whether school management took me to Kafanchan, take me to Kafanchan and bring me back, and no time, we must cover it. So get prepared for it. Get prepared. So then I find if you some of you, I'm sorry for our educational system, all the good where are they, but some of you may not have a strong mathematical background. But don't be afraid. This is not integration. It's not differentiation. At least for this course, it's not integration or polynomials or blow partial fraction. Include about trigonometry. the point there is this is just simple, basic mathematics you should know. Am I coming? It's simple, basic mathematics you should know. So even if you are not that you don't have that strong mathematical foundation, don't be afraid. All you need to do is to be coming to classes. Simple. More than all in class. Make sure you're in that class. It's as simple as that. This life is simple. It's we women that create problem for ourselves. Simple. Come to the class. Come here and sit down. Is that not why you're here? We are here. Come and sit down and listen. Then if there's something like, no matter how foolish that your question is, ask it. If I say something you don't understand, don't keep quiet. Don't be ashamed or feel that they will laugh at you. Ask the question. I will explain. That's why I'm not in a haste in my class. That's why I fix it anytime there's space, because I know that I am not in a haste. If you don't understand it, I wouldn't mind. We'll sit down here. Apply different strategies to make you to do what? Understand it. Simple. Continue. But the fact is that we must do what? Cover the topics. So please, don't hear pharmaceutical calculation and say, hey, or things you were job can they work mathematics. Don't go there. Don't fear. Hello? Don't be afraid. It's normal. So don't think, hey, how do you get about this now? By the time we start looking at topic one by one, so far you are in this class. The problem is that most of you don't come to class. Some may come, but they did not come. Some may come to class, but they not do what? They did not come. Some may be sleeping. Some may be, I don't know, chatting. His own as ever. Some may still, will you see, I talk as an which you are Puzia or Jawalo. Some may sit down here looking at me, but they're not looking at me. They're not there. They're taking on something else. As you're living in your hostel, block any source of what? Distraction. Simple. Once you're able to do these things I'm listing now, you see yourself, how was I able to understand this course? I thought this course is difficult. It's easy. Our problem is that we don't want to do the right thing. Simple. So don't. I know that now. In this second year, Monday you didn't meet them. I'm on acronym stories. Coach stories. Hey, Pharm. Hey, Pharm. Forget that thing. It's simple. Very, very what? Simple. But it becomes difficult if you refuse to do the what? Right and simple. If you refuse to do, that's when it will become difficult for you. So please, the watchword is to do the what? Right thing. That's all. That's all. Just do the right thing. And you see yourself scaling through. Smoothly, you won't even know. You won't even know. You may not be the most intelligent. Some of them, they not a class that did not have receipts. If you study them, they may not be that. Maybe name one or two. It's be those that don't have my own. They may not be that. But how come? So when they realize who they are, and they were always in what? Class. But most people is that this say that the man know what? Man know what? Thyself. Simple. Man know thyself. Leave some other person. Ask this question. Kedonyembo. Kedu can say agu. And magu akwukwo. When there are people that cannot sit down one place and read for 2 hours. Are you aware? If they read for 1 hour, they are tired. Then you are somebody like that. Listen carefully. See how people have issues. You know you are the type that don't read for more than 2 hours sitting down one place. In already I go since. Okay, exam blue. We bunya kwe yago. Can you see cover? How? Oh, when you get back class, but they will sit down here by 8. Go down, 4, 5. They are people like that. I've seen people. When I'm going to doing this, the beginning of the what? Semester. Nyawa monyo, but when I okwaya ka lecturer, especially, you can't do my course because I'm going to be area of concentration. So that's the problem with my own course. You cannot do it and succeed. You cannot do it because there's no area. Maybe the lecturer in the area of concentration. On your half will get you that area of concentration or any area. No la tadi senior for like 2 days. Now we just say ejeta to na host for 2 days. Go on, go chef. But I wait a. But the danger the devil that the person don't know that thing. Because in your after like 1 month, said because I could say me saying I'm oh, I said my I said no, you can't teach it. There are people like that. You cannot teach Omalia. When I go on in, I go out. You cannot read more than 1 hour, 2 hours. Even from the beginning of the semester, or even before you be there yourself. That's your 1 hour, 2 hours. In I agree and retain here. In I agree consistently, retain here. Consistently. Before semester, go see a cover go and they got mad thing. But can I be a study? In I be a quada. Ibia a cocoa brass or check information. In what a thing. Semester catcher, mother, you can teach that macadamia. Manoya 2 days or general crash work. Or you can because now that he can understand. Or he can put things in his mind, in his so you know ebanya that area of constitution as nyago maka exam ko yago ogo chaya ojede otu a esu ekuya ode chaya nwe ona afia no mara akwụkwọ mana ya just standard exam if you no really hoya ama. What I'm saying is this, please start from the what? Day 1 and start doing what? Reading, study. In fact, don't read, study. Don't read. Do what? Study. Study and reading are not the same thing. Study, reading is part of study. 3 of us, you read, internalize, discuss, answer questions. These things are what? Studying. Summarize, memorize, as the case may be. Now, so the first topic we are going to do in this course is numbers and numerals. This thing is not writing well. What is going on? Numbers and numerals. That's the first topic we are going to treat in Pharm Calc. The second one is enumeration and notations. The second one is enumeration and what? Notations. The third one is rounding, approximation, and estimation. The third one is rounding, approximation, and what? Estimation. The fourth one is ratio. Not ration, sorry. Ratio, proportion, and variation. Ratio, proportion, and variation. That means I need to go and get marker from my. Open your phone. All right, let's continue. The fourth one is ratio, proportion, and what? Variation. Then the fifth one is pharmaceutical measurements. Pharmaceutical measurement. The sixth one is dosage calculations. Dosage calculations. The seventh one is reduction and enlargement of formulas. Reduction and enlargement of formulas. If you are done, let me clean. So I would have divided this board into two. I should have divided the board into two, but no problem. Are you done? Yes. Okay. Actually, well, okay, let me be cleaning this side so that's I true. Okay. It does you know. But that do to it when I am Maria. Jaw clean clothes. Clean one. Water detergent. Tiana and milli. What I have a feature board that just say I'm calling you can face here. Even though I think I've already used it, but clean it so that it will be sparkling. And then I can clean, right? Yes. Good. Okay, I think I should divide this board into two. That's how to do it. Now, number what? Where do we stop? I should start from 8, right? Yes. You can see the board, right? Yes. Good. Number 8 is 8.1 is density, specific gravity, and specific volume. Density, specific gravity. And specific volume. Density, specific gravity, and specific volume. Then the 9th one, concentrations. Concentrations. 9th one is concentrations. The 10th one is dilutions. Dilutions. And 11th one is isotonic solution. Isotonic solutions. Isotonic solution. So what everything we are going to do in PharmCalc is under these 11 topics. So on getting there, you see the subtopics under each of the topics. So that's what we are going to cover within 4 months. So it's going to be a 4 months of intensive what? Studies. Have I sent you materials for the course? No. Okay, I have not. I forgot. Okay, I'll try and send it. Not course content. I mean material for the course. Now, as usual, our exam, everything is 100%, right? As usual, everything is what? 100%. Good. Then, normal, your exam is what? 60%. Then, CA is what? 40%. So, under this CA, your mid semester is what? Then 20% are 20%. This is for me. This is for what? For me.
For me.
Why I say it's for me is this. If I decide I can do what? Dash it 20 marks. If I decide. But I'm sorry, I'll not dash you. You work for it. Do you know the irony of the whole thing? If you don't, this you may say, it's 20 marks, it's not 20 marks. Let me fight for 80 marks. It's 20 marks in value, face value. Face value. Have you heard of face value and place value? let me borrow some term from that side. We still do it in enumeration. Face value of a number of what you are seeing. 2. Maybe 200 and something. 2. What you are seeing with your eye, okay, 2. But the place value of that number may not be that 2. It may be 200, depending on how the number of digits in that number. What you are seeing here is what? Just 20. And I think that's where people are having issues in my course. Not only here, any place I'm teaching. They'll be like, 20%. I will not do the assignment. I don't have time for this assignment. I will not do it. Highest, or 20 marks. If you don't fight for these 20 marks, a guy down there. I will not fail you. Of course, I don't do that. See reason, because this 20 marks is entangled somehow with these 80 marks. If you work for these 20 marks, then let's say 15 or 16 or 18 from these 20 marks. Believe you me, you can't get anything less than 80 in the main exam. If you think I'm lying, go and study all the results I've been posting. Study your CA, then study your main score in your exam. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I send you your CA. These 20 marks, you must work for it. The more you work for it, you fight to score at least 18, 19. If you're able to score 18, 19 ever, be rest assured that you can never in this life get below A in the main exam. It's not possible. Or not possible. It's not possible. Because it's normal. Because, that name, ever, will be reflecting in one way or the other, in the other side. So the point I'm making is this. Take this, don't joke with these 20 marks. If you see these 20%, don't play with it. Work for it with all the zeal anyway. Because it will reflect on your mid-semester exam results. And it will finally do what? Reflect here. So take it what? Seriously. Don't just see that they push away. Not 20 marks, you push the only EGM. Highest, let me fight for 80. You may be surprised if you see yourself getting mid-semester 5, 10. Because you are playing with what you are told to do what? To do here. So now, here we also have each of these topics I listed here. Each of them has its own quiz. You write quiz in each of these topics. Are we together? You write quiz in each of these topics. The method I will use is not yet. Just know that you write quiz in each of these topics. At the same time, that one will give you about 15%. 15%. The other one, 5%. I'm not giving you an assignment to write because I call you. We will see your notebook. You copy. It has no value. I will not give you an assignment to write. I will divide all of you difference into these topics. Yeah, question. So far we have done that topic. You must come out here and answer, solve one question for us on this board. As we are solving, I'll be scoring you. 5%. You see this 5%? Don't also joke with it. Because it affects you here. I linked every of my score to each other. It will affect you here. If you joke with this 5%, you can only issue ever. It's natural. Just the system has been set like that. Like a what? Computer. English ever, English now go to 5%. Take it seriously. Prepare for it. If you are told to read a topic that you come here and solve it, make sure you read that topic. 5%. If you ignore it, see what happened to you. If you ignore it, let me explain how they are linked. If you ignore this 5%, do you know what happened to you? You did not read that topic. Number one. Opportunity you had to read that topic, you didn't do what? So in our day, go there. In nature, no moments, but the balance is here. Such time, that time will not come. It's not necessary. No, don't want to bug that the main quiz balance. A balance no must be going to topic. Go. Bia za question. A balance number you will be able. If you don't have up to 3% here, there's no way you can get up to 10%. It's not possible. Because you did not prepare for that what? Topic. You remember the end with other questions here. So once you meet the opportunity to do it, you are that time you could see email. It's natural. Then you now come here. Don't worry. Let me prepare for what? Miss Semester. Okay, so be like ever. Unless me we here what total what you turn and do something extra, which may end up affecting other courses. I'm not getting. Unless me something this is extra, which is not the right thing to do. The right thing to do this as semester start, do what? With the speed of light, don't allow a day to go without you. First of all, you can try to read Jaguar first. More topic, more courses, Ghana issues. A lot more what? Time to that courses. Ghana issues. Courses in New to a Bula, watching up in Nataga. A lot few lesser time to those what? Courses. Oboni ni so na na bia ibula akọ be class eba mo je so ego akọ in ibula akọ ina uola tie fam ka na that period mo na ola ato gi na ya by the time each we have to get percentage out to percentage la akọ gi na ya man ibulu so tie na go dispenser oh ina ba lo we. You know, to by 5 a.m. You're chapel. For chapel, you want to be about where you go. The amount that time, all I told you, go on, no matter you can see, man. I don't know, no matter a theory, this you can study, and you know, man, you want to go to blue fan card, do that time. So far, you have done your normal sleep. Let's say you sleep 4 hours, for example, now, or 5 hours. You have maintained your normal time. And we able Olangana Mola Batufia. Olandre Gabia, you want to farm car, chewing also. Mgbe ị ga-eche maka percentage check isi wee menka ụlọ apụọ gị n'anya. That's when you now even come to you are never in a class because this year how do we find this formula and that you study like that. That is how you can do it. Any assignment you need use as I told you, only assignment you may use no. I don't know if you get there. So most people are just busy copying each other. Now what we do is this topic. Don't worry, but by the time we start lecturing, I'll start teaching, I'll tell you how to go about it. But I just want you to know. You remember I said that I'm going to tell you what to do, what expect. So you prepare your mind towards that. So that 55%, if you ever solve going abroad. In our solve, I'll be looking at what you're solving, be scoring you. Step you take, how to correct you. You learn that one. Is part of learning. At the same time, you are being scored. A lot of panel of judges. As you are studying, you'll be scored, and you also be what? Corrected. Question can go up to 2,000 questions. Question waja. So whenever someone tiaka, you are learning. Am I communicating? Good. That is how we do it. That one gabo. Once I finish a topic, or I must not think you know a topic may have subtopics. Are you aware? Yes. A topic may have subtopics. So far I have talked about it in class. There go be but can you give pop tag question. Of course, my question I didn't talk about. I will not select a question from what I didn't do what talk about. The question that will go in line with what I have taught in this class. So open is on name class, you will otu iswe dị ya package you to jedoba na your cupboard bulu empty here the niile it can work for you this time around. And now we will do what? Open that thing you were taught. Try to learn it. Ịmụtara ya jekwuru onye na ịmụ na ọmụ ya. Don't allow chikofo without knowing that thing because ibula ahụ gị na-abata class echi nsị gị I better come and study here. Nye topic na ga mangwa gị ihe maọbụ na so far I have taught this in class. Ana mfe ekwu ya n'oge. So far I have taught this. So far na makwuru gị ebe a kụzie the thing. Ask question. Imechi ọnụ. Did you understand it? He say yes sir. So far we agree like this. You are good to go. Maka mma ajụ did you understand? Mma ajụkwa. I will bring out time to ask that question. So far, I understood it. No problem. We are good to go. That means what it means is that I can ask you the question anytime. I can point you out and give you any question in that thing. But what I promise is that I will not give you a question that has nothing to do with what we did. So this calls for on the go study. I think the version of Ibula Hwagi in our hostel. In our hostel, it do be in a hostel. Pota, na class, bullying theory, you ever know. It cannot work. Please, whatever we are going to learn in this Pharm card, I'm not just teaching you for calculation, I'm teaching you how to study. Whatever you are going to learn, I'm pleading with you after facing, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to know what it means to study. I'm not telling you what, I'm telling you what people have thought about. You'll be like, you know, first semester, second year, come on and go out. That's when I realized, from chapter made me to know how to study. All my montakis are go out. I brought first semester, I got here, Ibulia, Chikozia, Nachika to square one. No. That's the idea. That's why we are paid. I'm not doing so. We are doing something extraordinary. Everybody see it. I want to call it doesn't know. Everybody see it. So the point I'm making is this. Take it what? Seriously. Do it in other courses. and you will see tremendous change in your academic life. Now, so that is what it is. In our next class, tomorrow, we'll start. So this thing is 5%. Some say I should make it 10%.
No.
Some say I should make it 30%. No, what's happening? What happened? Everything we are going to score, we compress to what? 5%. Like here now. Good morning. Good morning. Everything we are going to do here will be compressed to what? Will be compressed to what? 5%. The same thing with here. All the quizzes you do in order to quiz at the end, everything will compress to what? 15%. Then this will make you a what? 20%. By the time, listen here, by the time you follow these things with all your heart, maybe now we'll get back. Bet me, go and write it somewhere. If we are able to score up to, let's say 18% here, you might remember, you equal less than 8. Know that I'm not the person. You equal less, if you're able to manage to score here especially, you equal less than 8 here, know that I'm not the person. We know how to link up these things now. It's our job. We link it up. That's why in my class from the beginning, you must start from the beginning and start working. Just when they in a 150, they'll tell you what they did. If they can open up to you and tell you how they did it, they'll tell you what they did. You must start from the beginning to study. Imagine if it's not possible now. Not possible. It's not possible. If you can one clean car, no problem. Imagine if it's not possible. It's not possible. It can never happen. Not that I will fail you, but the system will just put you where you should belong. Except to go me and set time bomb, not any click. You must work for it. Magic. I don't believe magic. And by the time you meticulously follow this in sequentially and get that A, or not possible now, you will know what to say. Or not possible. It's not possible. Even if you can forget any other course in this school, not my course, it's not possible. I'm not boasting, but I'm telling you what I intentionally do to ensure that you learn this thing, because this, you are in a course in Oniabo, professional course. Cram and pour and get A. This is human life we are talking about. We are talking about what? Human life. This is what some people make, mistakes people make. This is human life we are talking about. You should be grounded, at least at your level. Because anywhere you are, once a pharmacist is not, your pharmacist is not on ground, you are in charge. So you should be grounded in all these courses. That's why I'm pleading. Not everybody, people have their different way of lecturing. But the point I'm making is, nobody is better, I'm doing I do my own lane, they do my own thing. But what I'm making is this: whatever you learn from act of study in this course, try to extrapolate it to what? Other courses. It will help you. It will do what? Help you. Now let me give you another secret. In as much as, this set, and they are not second year now. How am I assignment? Global assignment. Yes, I will not. It's not compulsory, but I will advise you. Hello. Do it yourself. You get why? Hello. Those assignments. Do it here. Those questions on those topics. Try on your own. Don't even an email and a rough paper. You can throw it away. Get it back on your own. Do it on your own. Solve it by yourself. I'm not making it compulsory. You must buy no time for that. But you on yourself, sincerely tell yourself the truth and try to. I'll give you those questions and leave you with questions. Try to do what? Solve those questions. Why I say you should have a book is that come where be organized than just rough paper, you throw it away. Rough paper, you throw it away. That's my advice to you on that. But I'm not going to collect and score it. What I'll score is what you solve here. But under each of these topics, because I will send questions in each of the topics, I will send you questions. Solve those questions in your book. Do as if you are submitting it to me, but you're not submitting it. It will help you to take it seriously. Because when Emilia, you got to critical issues up and down. You got to critical issues. Judge one thing which I 90 in my course last year. So someone got 90. Someone got 90 in my course. The best in my course last year scored 90. 90, and I think that is highest score so far. That 90 year, join your home that of course, and she worked for it. Immediately they were on break. I knew that the girl will do well in the course. I knew. They will be the only from the beginning, even from the beginning of the semester. I said, even when they were on break, keep asking me questions on some topics. I knew that with the zeal, this Onya Jipota, at the end, she scored 90. If you score 100, I'll give you the 100. I don't hide the mark. When in German. If you score 100, I'll give you 100. But yeah, you work for it now. Okay, you get it. Oh, work. Oh, work was the yeah. Check out the guitar. Oh, work. But it's good. Any questions so far? I think I've done the introduction. Yeah, PharmCAC is just a branch of pharmacy or science, area of study that applies the what? Knowledge of what? Basic mathematical principles in the what? Formulation, compounding, formulation, and the dispensing of what? Medicine. Simple. I'm not committed. That is your simple definition for your level. But if you go up, when you start going to drug discovery, and a lot of about my differentiation for when you go to pharmacokinetics in depth, pharmacokinetics, you start seeing my integration. But the Pharm calculation you need for just normal dispensing of drug to a patient care, but just simple, basic mathematical principles of what? Plus, minus, multiplication, and what? Simple. These are the one you need for drug calculation, dispensing of drug to patient. When you start going to drug discovery from kinetic profile, half-life, all those, you start seeing both integration, differentiation. Those ones are higher. But at this level, even for pharmacy that are just for the one you need for you to be able to dispense drug to pharmacy to patient and take care of the patient, these are basic mathematical principles of what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and what? Division. Of course, when you say multiplication now, square root, division and multiplication, square root also is also involved. True of us. That's what I told them this sect. Now I told them if throughout this course you see anything that is not this, know that I'm a liar. At the end, they didn't see any other thing. There's nothing else. You won't see your own big bogus mathematics, big bogus operation. This is just simple operation. You've been doing for years, one. Oh yeah. But the problem is that most of us and one of that basic mathematics foundation. That's the problem. That's the simple problem. There's some of us that don't even know how to, don't even know fraction. There are some, if you give fraction to solve, they can't solve it. Jokes apart, but it's true. It's true. For the beginning of the course, when you go to numbers and numeral notations, you start seeing decimal points and fractions, all those things. Types of numbers, all those things. Those things are not. So this is what somebody that went through secondary school should know. But is this your notes?
No.
What is this?
Those
So where's your note?
I don't know.
Why?
I thought you have statistics.
Okay. All right. So I think I will stop you. Let me go and do other things. Give me the attendance. Man, go to Migeji. Any question?